then we got the recap. So, in the first episode, we had the characters encountered a sickly man had been enticed by a mysterious individual named. I'm ignoring you, Jack. You can't screw me up. I got this. A man who was dying of cancer was offered an alternative method of extending his life to avoid death. And he took it, and that method was some kind of black magic. The problem is that as that man practiced that magic, that man's name was Joe. If you guys ever hear us talk about Joe, that's who we're talking about.
It didn't extend his life that long.
It didn't extend his life that long because it released these demonic entities into the world, and that was what sucked the party in at first, was darkness and cold and these demons possessing people, and it was all kinds of crazy until eventually the portal that opened up to hell where this guy was drawing his life energy from exploded after Levi had thrown him into the trailer where the portal existed. Now, over the course of that first story, we had Jack French started hearing all kinds of voices. Axel Omega released a telekinetic blast of energy, and Levi Waterhouse hulked out with one massive huge arm and regeneration, and he was seeing through a red haze, and he couldn't think straight, and he was super angry but super strong. And that hasn't happened since then.
The most important thing is I can see the rabbit.
Yes. Is that Levi Waterhouse can see the rabbit.
I will smack you, Pith.
See the rabbit. Is it a oh my god!
Yes. Yes.
Holy shit!
That's
That was
awesome.
the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I feel like I missed something here.
I just saw it on
Where's the smoke and the...
There was smoke, and then when it cleared, all you see is Jack's face.
Oh, I gotta watch that on a highlight. I gotta do it again. I gotta see it.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
hold on. I got it. Hold on.
Okay, I gotta see
You
this.
got
I'm
it.
watching.
Okay,
I'm watching
do
this
it
time.
again,
I'm
do it
watching.
again.
I
Do it
thought it was
again.
just cool because there was a wall of smoke, but
Yeah, watch.
I didn't get it zoomed in as far.
Oh, that's amazing.
Totally fine.
Oh, that's incredible. I can't wait to make a fucking highlight out of that. All right, so
Shit. That's badass.
Oh, that was amazing.
optical is clearly our camera guy. Special effects.
Oh my god, I laughed so hard.
oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right, so
All right. let's go.
now last session, as we're working our way through the story this far, is that Axel has been hired to investigate a series of murders. Jeremiah Kennington is a young boy around 19 years of age who has inherited his father's multi-trillion-dollar business. His father used to own and run a lot of gated communities for the rich and highfalutin folk. And over the past couple of months, there have been murders under the light of the full moon every month, and they've only been occurring inside these gated communities. Axel was called in as on the recommendation of the mayor. And so he's been trying to keep it low because Kennington wants this kept quiet, but he definitely wants this killer brought to justice, and he wants the innocent people protected. Meanwhile, Kennington's little sister has been under a lot of stress recently. She hasn't quite gotten over the death of her parents, and his older brother
She's
Judas
also
Kennington.
dealing with, the tragedy that her brother made of her birthday party.
Yeah, no, her brother basically wrecked her birthday party by not hiring Purple Six.
And also getting a clown because clowns
And
are
the
lame.
clowns are lame, and it was awful. And so so meanwhile, Tanya has been hitting it off pretty fucking well with Judas, which is Kennington's older brother. And by hitting it off pretty well with, I mean like basically just accepting his awkward and kind of endearing attempts at advancement at
It was
making
so.
advances.
It was like so.
They had sex.
It was cute. we did good sex. We rolled.
They
We did
they
good
rolled
sex.
some dice and there was good sex.
And
It was a thing
now-
that happened.
He has a fork.
And then
No,
as far
no. You don't have to bring that up. Just say he pierced his eyebrow for
He
to be
pierced
hip.
his eyebrow.
right and basically like he was a klutz. He came in, he tripped, and he got a fork through his eyebrow, and he didn't seem to
really
react to the
didn't-
pain. And currently right there, he thought it was
Yeah.
just shock, but it was really weird. The end of the last session was Jack French falling down a manhole.
Yep.
Axel was trying to
We
balance
all met.
across a board at the first murder scene for this
He
was the
felt
first night of the full moon. It was a massive murder, right? And the lead singer of what were they? They were the graphite airplane.
Airplane. Yeah.
I feel like Jack French is going to come back as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
The lead singer of Graphite Airplane was one of the people who lived in in Short Bushes, which is one of the gated communities the Kennington Enterprise owns, and Jack French had been sleeping there, completely unconscious during the murder. The FBI came in, swooped in on the scene, started investigating, enlisted Axel's help, and while Axel was helping, he slipped and fell through a crack in the floor. Tanya, who had been sneaking around being curious at the time, sneaking, through a miraculous and disturbingly large amount of luck, managed to sneak in and jump down the pit after Axel with nobody noticing.
Which is pretty awesome, and I will consider that after I figure out the soft thing I've landed on, which is probably Axel.
Hello.
And Levi had managed to spy what he believed to be his sister's mysterious, unidentified boyfriend sneaking out of the backyard and climbing over the fence. So when Levi jumped over the fence, he was gonna beat his ass, but he couldn't catch the boyfriend, and instead of being the hunter, he became the prey as a large stray dog started chasing him down an alleyway. He tripped, fell, hit his head on a trash can, and the last thing he saw was...
I don't remember the bit about the dog.
That's because you DC'd.
For the record.
I'm guessing that's because I was lagging out. No,
Yeah, that's because you were lagging out. The last thing he saw was one of these things.
I knew about that.
Approaching him,
right, yeah,
as he lost consciousness, and that's relevant because the party has been seeing leaves everywhere in the weirdest of places.
I haven't seen any leaves until now on that thing.
Yep.
Okay.
I've got to leave in my back pocket.
And clearly that means that I'm the most
Leaves that don't show up on any video footage.
The leaf fairy came to me, you see.
Actually,
I don't know
mine
that.
did because I
Jack
drew it
French
out.
knows that. Yeah, Jack French knows that they don't show up on video. And you
And
drew
I drew
one.
it.
He drew one in
You
his
drew like an entry.
in his super secret book that nobody knows about.
They're just fucking leaves, guys.
They're just
Fucking leaves.
So that is where we left off.
Why did you put them in an evidence bag?
I want to check with the audience real quick. What do you guys think where do you guys think all these characters have wound up? Like, do we have any running theories in the audience? Have they dropped into a portal to hell? Are they in Dimension X? Is it just the basement? What do you guys expect to be happening here?
I personally think we're in Leafland.
Are you saying that this is choose your own adventure time now?
For the audience, maybe.
Oh, can I save my page?
We're bald.
Can I save my page?
Save my page so if I
While
take the wrong...
the audience is
don't.
typing anything in the chat, that reminds me, one of the things I'm going to be doing on Nerd is a choose your own adventure role-playing thing where I write up what happens, and then the audience rolls up like it's a poll on the choices of what to do. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Narnia.
The
Man,
hedge.
I hope it's Narnia.
Narnia? Really?
Well,
Mr.
it's a cool
Dumbness.
world.
That's true, it is. No, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, no,
And
that's
it's much better than possibly the shadowy thing that has
The
grabbed
Moogle
Axel.
side quest.
Yeah, so something grabbed him and pulled him down. I'm assuming it looked like he got pulled instead of just like falling, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like only he didn't. He
Yeah.
sounded a
Actually
lot more
fell
tough
on
than
Mr.
that.
Dumbness.
He sounded.
Yeah.
He probably sounded like. Can you give me like a more tough version of
Oh!
Yeah, that was it.
There you
I
go.
like that. Oh, like,
All right,
not
so-
quite surprised, more angry that something has grabbed me.
All right, so the
We're on a Moogle side quest.
not it.
Not it. Oh,
Not
damn it, I
it.
didn't want to be it.
Jack French.
Can I take mine back?
Oh, you want to be it?
Yeah, why not?
We have a volunteer.
I always volunteer.
Tribute.
I just always forget I'm volunteering.
This is just
Before
a
his
tribute.
ram burns up.
You've gotta believe me.
Yeah, before he gets
I wish
disconnected.
you were there.
Shut up, all of you. The more you talk, the more likely it is to happen.
Okay, so
Voices eat up
All
my
right.
memory.
Wow.
Face.
Wow.
That's bad.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Matt. If you ever pick up more memory, we'll consider you a human being.
Yeah.
You can be a real boy.
You can be a real boy. All
Oh
right.
my god.
I have wiggly armchair things. All right, let's do this.
Can we get experience for how many times the story gets derailed?
No.
No, actually, we should lose.
Like that was actually one of the things I
Don't
wanted
give
to
him
like
ideas.
try and minimize the derailment. Last week was hilarious, but I really felt
But-
like I was constantly herding sheep and cats everywhere.
I blame
It's Optical's
Just
fault.
zoom
Let's
in.
get real. It's Optical. Optical, you are
does it
so
always have to be my
damn
fault?
funny. It's a problem. All right.
I know.
Yeah, I could see that.
And Matt,
Alright.
shut up. You don't have an opinion.
Oh my gosh.
That is actually really.
So-
I kind of feel like
Right.
I need to set up a graphic so that like just in front of like his camera, or whatever. Like I can make a bus drive by so he can like vanish behind the bus.
Oh yeah. So then you open.
All right, so Levi Waterhouse, you are running from a rabid, carnivorous, angry, frothing dog animal. It's going to kill you. Run!
Well, I was.
And then you trip over something that you didn't see.
Yeah, right there. That's
And
the problem.
you
I fell down.
fall over and hit your head on a trash can and you sprawl on the
That hurt.
ground. And as you lose consciousness,
Oh, good. The dog already ate.
disregard my burping. All right. As you lose consciousness, you see this leafy, hovering fairy figure kind of like flutter over towards you.
Tinkerbell?
Kind of, only
No.
with more leaf.
No.
A little bit.
Wait, how big is it, anyways?
It's about 2 feet tall.
Okay.
Estimate.
Yeah. Okay.
Your antiquarian skills immediately assess the exact dimensions and come up with a length of exactly 35 centimeters and 2/4.
And 2/4.
Not 1/2.
Good eye.
2/4.
Good eye, man.
It's 35 centimeters and 50 cents tall.
He
welcome to
screams to
streams.
nobody in particular.
Welcome to stream so. All right, so here we go. We have so you wake up, right, and you are
At least I get to do that.
you are not tied. You're lying. That's not the same word at all. Holy shit, mouth. Blech. Words.
Get your face all under control.
Serious. You are lying down on like an old school like medieval style hay bed, right?
Okay.
Your back
That's
itches, and you're a little uncomfortable, and you have a huge bandage
Hey, I got a
around.
question.
You got a huge bandage around your left leg, right? And your head as well.
Can my expertise as an antiquarian allow me to date the bed? Like from what time period?
Yes,
would it
if you come up with a really decent pickup line, and pick the right kind of food to invite her to dinner for, I will let you date the bed.
That is not what I meant. You know it.
Hey.
It's a bed. It's
Yeah,
probably
but from,
bed
like,
old.
Which century?
From which
Like, from
century?
the
It's not
14th?
old. It's new.
Oh, it's new, but like
you're sleeping on a pile of hay, bro.
he said, it's like an old hay bed. You know,
Yeah, like
it
it's
could be-
it's not a mattress.
Is it
it's-
like? Is it a German peasant bed from the 14th century kind of build? Or
Yeah,
Pile
sure.
of
Why not?
hay.
I don't know the
Or a
specifics
pile
of
of
a
hay
hay
from,
bed
like, 2 weeks
history.
ago.
Do I look like an antiquarian? You ignorant French fuck!
You're the ST though. You'd have all the details that I need.
Oh, ooh la la. No, but seriously, I think the point is that you're probably in some sort of barn. No, or like you're just sleeping on a hay bed, man. You ain't never slept on a pile of hay.
Your character's never slept on a pile of hay
No,
before. It's
no,
uncomfortable
no,
as
I
fuck.
can't say that I have ever slept on a pile of hay.
Scratchy.
Yeah,
You don't want to
exactly.
sleep
There's
on a
like
pile of hay.
there's like mites and stuff in there sometimes. You never
Yes,
know.
there
No,
is. That's why hay mattresses aren't good.
Yep, but
No.
and as you sit up, right, you've
Yeah.
got a like bandages,
A
like
big-
gauze,
yeah,
like
and
actual
my
like
head
modern bandages, not
And
like
my
some
head
fucking shit. Your head hurts, and you immediately realize you've got bandages like this, right, like
Oh.
on one side of your face and over your head, and then like your left leg is. It's not really a cast, but there's enough fucking bandages, like somebody went a little fucking overboard, like all around your fucking leg, right? And
Are there,
even
like,
with all of
crutches
that,
nearby?
you can still see like splotches of blood.
From what? I just ran into a trash can.
I know, right? Must have been a
What's it made out
motherfucking
of?
vicious trash can. Jesus Christ.
Ah,
So are there crutches nearby? Yes, the space that you find yourself in is very dimly lit. As a matter of fact, it's so dimly lit you can't really see the walls because it's all black, but you yourself are under some kind of spotlight that doesn't seem to come from any direction at all.
All right.
It is the temperature's very ambient, and as you take your first breath, it smells so strongly of fresh cut grass.
Ah. My delusions have become.
It actually causes like this. The scent, the smell is so thick it actually makes you gag for a second.
That's impossible. Fresh cut grass smells awesome.
No, man, like, if you flood a room with that scent, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, we're good. Like,
Okay. Yeah, I'll, my first thought is, okay, I know where the
Oh,
crutches
I need
are
a
now.
beer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know where
Duh.
the crutches. You know what? That looks like the same beer you were already drinking, though, so I figured you just passed it to her.
Yes. I
Hold
gave
on,
her
hold
my
on, let me-
half-finished
can
beer.
can I pass it down to optical? That'd be
Optical,
earned.
optical. You gotta-
Oh, look at that!
Oh, check that out. Nice, nice.
Anyways, yeah, so I know where the crutches are now, so I can escape if I have to on one leg. I'm just gonna call out hello. You know, like anybody there?
You call it hello, and then you
I feel
hear
terrible.
you hear it. You don't see it, but you hear it. There's a rustling in the bushes.
I hope that's a rabbit.
There you go.
Oh, you're passing it up? Hold on. Okay. I got it. Thanks. That was amazing.
All right.
Or ridiculous.
It
All
always
right.
is with me. I mean, what?
Yeah. Okay, so I hear it rustling. He is too funny. You're right. We should kill him.
All right. So you hear the rustling of the bushes, but you don't see any bushes. It's coming from over there, though.
Yeah. Okay, so I will grab. Well, I've got nothing better to do. I will grab my crutches. Well, not my crutches, but the crutches that are available, and I will heave myself out of bed and hobble towards the sound. You know, call it. Hello.
All right.
Anybody there?
Nobody seems to
Because
respond.
this is
to
horror,
calls.
people. You always walk towards the ominous noise.
It's true. It's true. However, despite this being a horror show, right? As you step, like you step towards what you assume is the door. Again, you can't really make out anything, but there's this hazy sense that this is a doorway. And you step, and you are blinded.
Spotlight doesn't move. Over me. Wait,
Spotlight doesn't. The spotlight stays on the bed. You are like, you're like, whoa, my eyes! And you drop the crutch, and it sounds like the crutch lands on, like, not crunchy leaves, right? But like that soft kind of rustling, as if you had dropped it on like live plants or whatever. But you can't really see immediately because you're. But the other thing is, while you can't see because your eyes haven't adjusted to the light yet, it is warm, and it is bright. And you can hear, like, crickets chirping, and it is peaceful and serene wherever the hell it is
pretty
that you
to
are.
be happy.
Yes, it is pretty to be happy because the pants are dead.
No pants allowed.
Okay, that's where we're going to flip the camera to. Not it.
Not it.
Jack, you're it.
Okay.
All right.
No. Hey, he still could have said not it before me.
I'm flipping from you. I'm not flipping the camera to you again.
You can't win twice.
You selfish jackass.
Listen here. You're the only one that gets to Google shortbushes.com.
Okay. So,
I'm okay with that. It's
so
not bad.
Jack, you had stepped out of the coffee shop, right, after you were investigating this leaf, and you had seen that same blind guy who had been driving earlier somehow.
Yeah.
You seen that blind guy, and he was walking past the coffee shop, and you kind of got that sense in that supernatural kind of way that you were being led somewhere, because,
Right.
you know, like, he was always right around the next corner, and it was always, like, enticing you to keep following, and then you accidentally fell down a manhole, because
Fucking manholes.
you're paying attention to the guy down the road. And you fall, and you fall, and you fall,
Wait a second.
fall.
Where's the floor?
And then you hit the water. Splash.
Ew.
Give me a strength plus athletics roll.
Oh, fuck me.
Does your character actually know how to swim?
Yeah.
Okay,
He does.
there will be no penalty then. That was a wise answer.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah,
One
I
success.
would say no to an answer like a question like that. No.
All right, you get a success. All right, so you hit the water, and you know, like, the fucking you were falling for so long, and you built up so much momentum. You hit the water, right, and you
It
you
should've
fall
been like
so
concrete.
deep in, and you kind of like struggle to get to the surface, and you hit the surface, and you, holy shit,
Cannonball!
and you can hear.
Scratch that off the bucket list.
Sorry.
You can hear it. Hold on, ready? Can I get this? Oh, hold on. I bet you I can do this. Are you ready for this? This is gonna be awesome.
Awesome.
This is gonna be awesome if Roll20 will work.
Oh, you hyped it too much. It has to work now.
Fuck.
Hype
the
is
jukebox.
real.
Yeah,
Even if it works,
the jukebox.
even if it works, the reality will be disappointing.
It's like Star Wars.
uh,
Too much hype. Doesn't matter how good the movie's gonna be. There's gonna be something.
all right. No. Okay. Wait. Is it? Did I miss it?
I am super hyped for Star Wars, by the way. I don't know. What'd you do? What are you doing? I'm not seeing anything.
I got a pizza.
Dang.
You did order the pizza.
I did order the pizza.
Man, I'm so hungry.
Oh, I'm so starving myself. Where? Okay.
You're gonna order some
There we
I'm
go. Is it-
starving, but I need a pizza anyways.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Is this working?
Listen, I have a beer in my hand. I needed a pizza.
Can you guys hear that?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ah.
Barely.
Nice. So you splash up, right? And you get like and it's water and it tastes like salt water. What? Blech! What? This is disgusting. What?
It's better than tasting like shit water.
And you
Oh,
you
yeah.
start trying the water and it's so bright. What? Oh, my eyes. Oh. What? This isn't.
Hold on, I got this.
How the fuck? This is down a manhole.
Seagulls were down a manhole, dude.
Seagulls, like, this is not normal. You were definitely getting some crazy Joe kind of vibes from this shit. You know what I mean?
This ain't right.
That's not right.
Okay, how close to the shore am I?
You kind of like, and it's so bright that you can barely make it out. But the silhouette of the shoreline is off that way. Now you can make it. Yeah, you can swim towards the shore.
This ain't right.
Flailing around.
Splash!
So much fucking water flailing around.
All right, well, I guess I'll swim for the shore.
All right, so you swim to the shore, and you'll eventually like drag yourself up the perfect, warm, soft, sandy beach. Oh,
All right, well,
there's like towels where people like might lay out next to like, you know, there's a bikini top sitting next to the towel. There's no person there, right? Just the bikini top with like the sunscreen and
There's
like
boobs around here somewhere.
the fucking like, you know,
boobs on this land.
Boobs
I
tingling.
sense boobs, avast ye matey. Oh, there's like an umbrella, right?
I sense ye boobs.
There's an umbrella sticking up out of the ground, and like,
What?
and then not too far up the beach, right? Not too far up the beach, there's just luscious grass, and then in the
40
distance there's
paces
trees.
that way.
To boobies.
No, I'm
And you can smell it. It's so delicious. Oh my god, like the most delicious grilled barbecue you have ever smelled, and just wafting on the wind. This is
Okay.
like the perfect beach.
Got it.
first
This
things
crazy
first.
land is Hawaii.
You have to remember where this fucking manhole is, because you're gonna throw a party here, man.
Axel,
Like,
Yeah.
I'm feeling
Oh, yeah.
like we got the shaft end of this deal.
So
That's what's going on.
I'm gonna. First things first. I'm grabbing that fucking. I'm gonna take my shirt off, wring it out,
yep,
opening my backpack because I still have it on me.
yep.
That thing's not going anywhere. I'm gonna make sure everything in there is nice and dry, or at least from what I can tell, you know, like not
It's
damaged.
not like ruined. It's wet,
Right.
but you know it'll dry out.
I'm gonna grab the book out, set it on the ground, toss the shirt in there, close it up, take a look at my book, and see what's going on. See if the
All
book
right.
has anything to say.
The book, the book says nothing, and that complete absence of information from the book actually strikes you as confusion, not just like, you know, it happens to be like the book has no fucking idea where it is.
Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and close the book, put the book back in the backpack.
Yep.
Take my socks and shoes off. Throw them, you know, wring out the socks, throw them in there. I'm gonna go and grab. How many towels are around first?
There's like 2 or 3 of them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go walk over to one, grab
Yep.
my wet fucking shirt and socks in it, throw it in the backpack, go and grab another one, and kind of dry myself off, because fuck everybody else.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go walking, and kind of like just take a look around, obviously taking my surroundings and see what's going on, and then probably go walking further inland to be like, okay, let me get a sense of my surroundings here.
All right. I'm trying to remember where I can put these notes. These are important notes to have. Fuck.
They're
By the
important.
way, Donato's is fucking amazing.
All right, so All right, so you start heading off in the direction that the food smell is coming from. All right.
Fuck yeah, I'm hungry.
Fuck yeah, food. All right, so that's where we're gonna leave you for a second here.
And my pirate senses are saying there be boobs over there.
Oh, there be some booty around
There
here.
be some breasts over there. Did you hear that they're coming out with a new pirate movie? It's
right.
Arr.
Arr. Oh man, I love that joke. That's one of my favorite jokes. So lame, but it's so fucking funny.
So Pith, you and Tanya are the only ones left. So you're it. Congratulations, bruh.
My name's Officer Omega.
Officer
not
Omega.
Oh no, his new name's
What?
Mungo.
What's
Mungo.
Pith?
What's Pith? All right, Axel. I want you to roll me. Dexterity plus athletics because when we last left, you were being yanked down into the pit.
Wait, I thought I already did this roll, but all right.
Well, I
Is
think
that-
it's just like the aftermath of.
Oh, okay.
Or did you fall on your ass or not? Or did you duck and roll?
Chat.
Or are you gonna take the critical botch or the botch?
Oh, you got a six. Oh, no, you didn't roll it yet.
No, he rolled it.
No, I did. It's,
It's
it
one
was-
die. There's
it
a
was a
one
one.
zero.
Okay. Oh, it's a 1. All right. That's
Oh.
not a critical botch. However, you
don't
can
think-
choose to make it a botch for this scene if you would like.
That's what I was suggesting.
I am thinking because this could be really bad. Or might as well. Yeah.
All right, you're gonna make it a botch.
Ever
All
so
right.
bad, it'll-
All right.
Yeah.
So for the audience, what is going on here is first off, we're getting a beat.
Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
What? Beat.
It's a
There's a
beat.
beat.
Hold on. Basically, Axel just looked at the storyteller, was like, "I want to drop the beat."
See, I can't do that cool stuff.
They cut
What do
my
you-
pizza
what do you
that fucking small.
Hold on. No, if we're gonna drop a real beat, hold on. Let me. Okay.
Here comes a real beat. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Here
Ready?
comes a real beat.
Listening to the beat now. Ow, ow. Listen to the beat. Ow, ow.
That's awesome.
Listen to the beat. Listen to the beat.
Show off.
Beat for GM. Can GMs get beat?
The GM can get beats. I am a total show off.
Wow, that was great.
That was awesome. That was entertaining. Highlight right there. Beat for GM.
Done. Wow.
You know what?
All right, so
I'm
what,
eating pizza.
I need some
I bet
pizza.
Axel's stunned too.
All right, so I'm taking notes on. I'm basically this whole thing was me buying time for me to find the fucking spreadsheet where I'm keeping track of beats for the stories. Beat for
Did you get none
GM
of that?
beatboxing is equal to 1, and then we had beat for botch.
That's
From
ST's sleight
Axel.
of hand.
Sleight of face.
Yeah, that.
Sleight of face.
Sleight of face.
It's true.
All right, so Axel, you hit the ground and you hit the ground hard. You hit the ground so hard. We're gonna give you.
With an oof.
Oof. Ooh.
Oh, just a oof. All right, that's good.
We're gonna give you 1 lethal damage,
Oh my god.
and you're gonna fall
You know what?
unconscious.
Ah,
Have we had a single session where he does not put lethal on his health track?
Last week.
Yeah, there was no
Didn't I?
damage last week.
Yeah, okay. Well, surprise. Just saying. It happens a lot.
So you hit the ground, and the first thing that you get is the sense that you have fallen on some kind of like stone, and it is wet. And then your head hits the stone, and you're KO.
Damn.
Tanya.
I jumped down feet first. I made
Yeah.
sure to specify that.
You jumped on feet first, and you landed
Oh,
on
I
the soft
jumped-
thing
yeah.
because apparently it's just your fucking day, right?
Apparently, and I'm also a little buzzed too.
No,
so
yeah,
this is just a
because
fantastic day right
as
now.
you started having that really lucky streak,
Mm-hmm.
you started getting a little tipsy.
Like,
What?
okay, something's going on here.
All right. And you hit the ground, on something soft, right? And it rustles underneath you. But it is so dark that you can't tell what it is until you pat it down with your hands. Can you be pantomiming the patting? Can you like a kitty? What are you, a cat? Like kneading? I'm kneading.
He accidentally grabs.
It's some kind of straw or hay.
He
Okay.
accidentally grabs Axel's junk.
Okay, so it's not moving; it's just rustling.
Right.
I'm under the impression that the rustling is coming from movement, and therefore I'm kind of like, ooh, what is this? It better be rats, because if it's spiders, I'm freaking the fuck out right now.
All right. And you are definitely in some kind of like underground cavern. You're not in anybody's fucking basement, that's for sure. It is so
Axel?
dark.
Axel?
Your voice echoes.
Okay.
You gotta have echo.
Whoa!
Just
He's
Wow.
just been sitting on that.
just been sitting on that. That was pretty awesome. Do I have echo? Echo? No, I don't.
Echo.
No, he has a fucking soundboard, the best.
And you can hear like this dripping, right? The once you climb down off of your literal pile of hay in the middle of a cave.
What? No, wait, I jumped in a hole in the floor, in the
Yeah.
ground. Where is Axel? Do I still have my phone? And if so, can I pull out my
You have your phone.
flashlight app?
And you can pull out your flashlight app.
You know I got a flashlight app.
Yeah, everybody got flashlight. Guys, if you don't have flashlight up on your phone, you're
Seriously, get a flashlight
dumb.
app
Get a
on your
flashlight
phone.
up on your phone right now.
It's amazing.
If you ever fall down like a crack in
The
somebody's,
cave or-
if you ever fall on a crack in a floor in a rock star's finding yourself in some like crazy cave, a flashlight app's gonna save your life, and it will find the closest police officer.
Hopefully. See, I
Flashlight,
still think
Which
he's
you
down
do.
here.
Find.
That's the thing
You
that's
do
in my
find
head right
Axel.
now is that I need to find Axel. He's somewhere down here.
Axel is unconscious on the ground. It looks like he's pretty banged up. He's not too far. Like, he landed right next to the haystack, not in the haystack.
Okay, this is this is what sweetie, okay. Like, how banged, like, I don't,
Are you asking an unconscious person how?
no, I
Oh,
just
they
put my
feel?
hand over his mouth, like, I put my hand over my mouth, just like, try to not laugh even though he's unconscious, because I
Over
landed
his
on the
mouth?
pile of hay and he did not. So,
She's also a little loopy. Don't take it personally. Like, she's a little high
I'm a
right
little,
now.
like, I'm slightly buzzed right now, and slightly buzzed Tanya. Okay, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Alright. Okay, I found him. I'm gonna, like, hey, Axel? Will he wake up to a gentle nudge?
No.
Okay, fuck.
Slap the shit out of him.
I heard him. He looks hurt already.
Just wind back and
Is he on his back or back?
He's
or
kind of
going-
like.
all kind. Okay, well, I'm gonna at least like put him on like his back.
Can you do
on
that for
the-
me, Axel? Can you give us some visual, like.
Yeah, like I'm gonna like
There we go.
just like roll him over to the side because
Yeah.
I've had a couple of friends get too drunk, and you should roll those people over to the side and not put them on their back.
Right.
So I'll roll him over onto his side, and hopefully he'll wake up soon because I'm just gonna. I mean, I'm just gonna keep trying to wake him, but he's very
bleeding.
unconscious and he's bleeding.
He's bleeding.
He's bleeding. Fuck. I literally have no training in this kind of shit. Okay,
slap
what
the
else
shit
is
out
there?
of
I'm gonna flash the light around. What else is there in this room? Is there like a way
Okay,
out?
you are in
Stop
some
bleeding
kind of.
and
stuff.
You're in some kind of cavern, right? Like the walls are made of roughly
It's, like, made of
naturally
stone.
hewn
Like-
stone, right? It's not. There's a small like waterfall in the back, and a little tiny creek just kind of like flows peacefully right past you. If you look up, right, there is some kind of like rip. It's not a hole in a floor.
Like a crevasse.
It's like the fabric has been torn, right? Like you look up and it just opens up into just blackness.
Nothing.
Like space
How the-
itself has been torn apart.
What the fuck? Do I have any reception on my phone?
Fuck
No.
no.
Okay.
Fuck no.
Fuck. Okay. And there's like no way out of it. It's just hewn rock, and there's a waterfall, and then the river, and then tear above me. Okay. Okay. Crap. And this guy's not waking up, and he's bleeding, and I don't have any sort of. I have like no med kits or anything like that. That doesn't exist. I cast heal. No, I'm joking.
Heal.
That was
Heal.
Okay.
Let me lay my hands on you.
Can I like? Okay. Oh my god. You guys are nuts. Can I go check out the water that's coming out of this waterfall?
Yeah.
What kind of water we got? Like crystal clear kind of water?
Crystal clear, perfect mountain springs. Like this is the shit you see in the advertisements.
Drink some of this water. I'm gonna.
Do you drink? Do you drink it?
I'm gonna drink some of the water.
Okay,
yeah.
I want
I'm actually
you.
gonna scoop some up and.
I want you to roll me resolve plus composure.
Resolve plus composure.
This is your willpower, yeah.
It's Perrier. You know.
Resolve plus composure. Oh, I got 6 dice. Shit, son.
Yeah, you're fucking half the set. Yeah, it's a decent dice pool.
All right, thank God.
All right.
Woo. Got one.
So you drink it and you are immediately aware that this is you're kind of buzzed out, right? And you're looking at it, you see a tear in the ceiling. Like, what is this?
Like,
and you're looking around and you're like, oh my god, the water and this buzz. Like maybe I'm just dehydrated.
I gotta just clear myself up here.
So you splash yourself and it feels so nice. Like it is just the right amount of cold and so refreshing, and you're like, and you sip
on the dead guy over there.
And
I mean,
you sip from it,
guy.
right? The dead guy. Sorry, Axel, you've been written off. You sip from it, right?
I'm gonna. I know it seems kind of crazy, but if this stuff feels really refreshing, maybe I can use it to wake him up.
Well, you sipped from it. You said you drank from it, right? And what happens is like this is some really strong stuff, right? Which water should not be, right? But it is so that refreshing kind of like it takes you aback. Like, whoa!
Am I addicted to it now?
No, you're not addicted to it, but you will gain a point of willpower.
Oh.
You can't gain more than maximum if you already have maximum. But if you're missing any, you can take a point back.
Yeah, no, I think,
and you definitely get the idea that drinking too much of this stuff, like your like hands, it's not that your hands are shaking, right? But you can feel like your body is buzzing.
Really, really revitalized.
Yeah, like, whoa, you don't want to OD on this shit, right?
Okay.
Time to bottle that stuff.
Yeah, we need to go and bring this mofo over here. Okay, how far away is Axel from this river?
Hey, let's call it 3D 10 feet.
Okay, 3D 10 feet. So I'm gonna
20 feet. 20 feet.
I would like to, because 20 feet's a little long for me to carry water over in my hands. So I'm actually going to try and like drag him over.
Okay.
At least close to the
Give me a
I'm gonna,
strength plus athletics check.
Try to drag him over.
I want to see how easy it is for you to drag this guy over.
Yeah, I don't know. How much do you weigh? And what am I rolling?
He weighs as much as the law.
Because I got a 1. I'm trying to do this with as little exertion as possible, because I'm not very strong, but I figure I can drag a body 20 feet.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to see the roll to see how much effort. Like, you're gonna do it one way or the other. I want just for like a narrative guide roll.
Sorry,
Strength plus athletics.
Strength plus athletics. Sorry.
Athletics is the skill where like all like physical activity will typically fall under like athletics.
I'm terrible at it.
Oh,
okay.
I'm wrestling around.
Like, so you gotta drag him by the leg and like not, and then you're like rolling him over and
At some point I'm like leg over the like, come on, man.
But you'll get him there. You'll get him there eventually. It'll take you way longer. By the time this is done, even with that like boost of energy that water gave you, so.
All right, I'm actually gonna like I'm gonna try and get water in his mouth.
All right.
I'm gonna try and actually get him to drink the water.
Okay, Axel, I want you to roll me resolve plus composure.
No.
0.
All right.
Oh God.
So immediately, Tanya, you see that the wounds heal. Like you watch the scrapes just stitched shut
Oh,
like
thank goodness.
like
Okay.
like a plant blooming and fast forward, right? Just
Oh my goodness.
and then there's just nothing but like blood. You kind of like wipe it off.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna actually like start wiping off the blood and stuff because that's kind of scary. If he
And
wakes up
Axel,
and there's a kind of
Axel,
blood or something.
your body is now giving off just the faintest of glow.
Well,
But you're
that could be
unconscious, so you don't know that.
But you're unconscious. All right. Well, as long as his wounds are healed,
Yep.
I am actually going to sit here and wait for him to wake up because I can't drag him any further, and that was really hard.
All right.
I'm gonna wait for him to. I would like to wait for him to wake up, or at least like wait like an ass, see if I can't nudge him awake at this point since his wounds are healed.
Yep.
But or at
Okay,
least
so-
from the best I can tell.
So here's the deal. We're gonna flip while you're waiting. Your character's gonna wait.
Yeah,
we're gonna rotate back
like,
to
I'm actually
Levi.
I'm gonna make an effort to like move the hay over, like try to not have him on the ground, and maybe like put his head in my lap. Legitimately, I care about him. I want to make sure he's comfortable. So,
Right,
I don't
right.
know what happens if you put
Yeah.
the head in the water.
Maybe pet his head a little bit. Wake up, dude. Wake up. Wake
All right.
up, dude.
It's like petting a turtle shell.
Okay, so that's where that's the camera will flip to.
Okay, well let me get a rag and I'm shining it. I'm more like buffing
Oh,
it.
that was glorious.
But no, I figured that's what my character would do. I'm gonna sit there and be like, okay, I've done all I can do. Wake up, man. Wake up, guy. Axel. Hey.
Oh,
Poke, poke.
Oh, that was glorious.
Uh,
Ooh.
all right.
Oh,
my character's
So-
archetype is cares about others.
no, not you.
Optimistic and hopeful takes care of others, tending the
I'm gonna
wounded.
pet him.
about
It's like
healing.
petting a turtle shell.
What just
Oh,
okay?
yeah, okay, well, yeah, I'm
to
petting a
explain
turtle
this,
shell.
to explain this, because Dojel didn't realize what just happened. What just happened was that Matt, Mr. Empty Boy, just cracked a bald joke about Axel, about
Oh.
Pythagoras. That was a bald joke.
I'm sorry.
Petting
I
a
didn't
turtle.
realize his character was bald.
We don't
Is
know if
he?
his character's bald.
No one has
Actually,
actually
I don't
described
know
to me if he
I
has hair or
think
not.
I think your character had a large fro. Is that what we had decided?
I was
No,
I'm
that
pretty
was,
sure. He said he had hair. I'm not patting Pythagoras on the head.
Does he have
Patting his
really
character.
long hair and no beard?
He's a cop. No. He's
cops are
probably
allowed to
got
have facial
short
hair.
hair.
no,
There's
he
departmental standards.
he's got no facial hair and he's got a very short, clean cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just very not me.
All right.
Very not me.
Very not me.
Wake up, gentle turtle.
Okay, so that's when the camera will fade off and we'll focus back on the adventures of Levi Waterhouse. All right, so Levi,
Exciting.
you are you're kind of like stepping
These
out,
sound
and
effects are
as your
amazing.
eyes adjust to the
Oh, it's so bright.
you find yourself in a deep forest. The trees, you don't recognize any of these trees. They don't look like trees you've ever seen before. The
I
plants,
only recognize trees when they've been turned into furniture.
it's true. It's antiquarian. That's what it does for a living, right? So the plants are like they're so tall. The foliage is so thick. Even at this like ground level, like not a mortal soul has set foot in this forest for thousands of years. The plants have just grown unchecked. The ferns and the grass are just so tall, and you can hear the rustling.
Oh, wow.
You're walking on your crutches, right?
But it's really bright here?
It's really bright here, and it takes your eyes a while to adjust. And it's
That's interesting, because you would think it'd be darker with the trees and the
right, with the
foliage.
trees. But no, it is really bright. It's really bright because the colors are so vibrant.
Vivid? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
very
got you.
vivid.
Oh, Rabbit, are you here?
Oh my
We're
god.
not in the 70s.
There's a rustling.
Rabbit, are you here? He just running through the forest on crutches, screaming, "Rabbit, are you here?"
I like that mental image so much.
All right, Letha, I want you. Levi, I want you to roll me.
Oh, okay.
I'll just cut it out because half the time he's saying ribbit. All right.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Who fed Jack pizza?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Levi, I want you to roll me wits plus survival.
Oh, I don't have survival.
Well, you do now.
Okay, so just straight wits, or is there a penalty or what?
So, yeah, wits. I'm not running one on train penalties because I started you guys with so few dice to start with.
All right. That's true. You did kind of.
Hey.
I got a success.
All right, so it's almost as if the forest itself is eagerly attempting to lose you in its depths.
Oh.
The trees, they all look so similar, and the plants are just, they're blockading your vision, but you follow that rustling, and the vibrant colors and the warm breeze, and everything is just so. You wish, like, this is a place you wish you'd have known existed this whole time, right? It's very nice. It's very perfect.
Beauty.
And you will eventually find your way to a small clearing, wherein this is the only place you've seen, like, stumps from cut trees, right? And there'll be 3 of them. There'll be 2 of them that are probably like 3 feet off the ground, like tall, and one of them that is about 5 feet off the ground, right? And they're in a clearing. It's an almost perfectly circular clearing. And they're like they're at the northern end of this circle.
Are they like in a triangle then, or a line, or what?
Yeah, like the shorter 2, right, are positioned here. Actually, let's flip over to let's flip over to the illustration screen, guys. Boom. All right.
It doesn't change anything for me.
That's because it doesn't. All right, so let's say this is the clearing, right? Okay, so this is the tall stump, right? And these are the shorter stumps.
Oh,
All right, and you're coming in from here. Okay, and the grass here is very short, but there are flowers. Pretend these are flowers, all right?
Right.
And the forest is extra thick around here. All right. And you find yourself stumbling in and.
So it looks like this is a dead end, basically.
Yeah, but there's a lot of, like, you're not alone, but it's not that creepy kind of alone. It's like, you're the first one to show up to the party, kind of alone.
Huh.
Like, you showed up early. Way to go, Levi. Right. And it definitely, like, it looks almost constructed, even if it's entirely natural.
Right.
Right. Okay, so then we're gonna flip to Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, you are standing on the beach, and you start to follow that scent of fresh, delicious, the most delicious barbecue you've ever smelled, right? And as you're progressing along the beach, you start to notice there's that zigzagging line drawn in the sand, like a blind man's cane came this way.
Oh, god damn it.
Fuck, man! As you head off, you will eventually come to a line of trees, right?
Right.
And
no, wait, is this zigzagging like line going the same direction as the food?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
And you start to hear the crickets. And it's this forest is so thick, so gorgeous, and the everything is so perfect, right? And you can follow the scent of the food, and it leads you to this clearing after a little while, wherein Levi is standing there, looking mildly confused, on crutches with a lot of bandages on his head and on one leg.
Really? Really?
He just walks into the clearing. Really?
What just happened? I missed it.
I came walking into your clearing.
Oh, that's great.
Really?
Levi's so happy.
And Levi will turn around and be like, Jack?
Really? What the
What
fuck
are you
happened to
doing
you?
in my magic forest?
Fuck you. What happened to you?
I got knocked down by a dog and woke
You
up.
got knocked up by a dog?
I got knocked down by a dog.
Oh. Damn, the other way would have been funnier.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But
okay.
you know, I've got this. He points at the bandages on his leg. This is new. Also, my head hurts, and fairy forest or whatever the hell this is. I think it's a fairy forest. The last thing I saw was a fairy. Before I woke up,
Saw a fairy?
I saw a fairy. Yeah. It was like a little green.
That joke. That's too many.
It was a little green leafy thing, like about 2 feet tall.
You just opened the door wide open. I'm not even gonna take that one out of respect for you.
Question. From story standpoint, I actually have a question. What
What's up,
color are the
Clifford?
leaves
What color
that
are the
we
leaves?
see?
They're
That we see. Are they the same color as the sylph? Or sorry, well, I'm just calling it a sylph. But...
as the leaf creature. Yeah, they're roughly the same like shade of green.
Okay.
It's
No,
a
no,
very,
I was just
it's a very
wondering from a
rich,
story point of
very vibrant, lively
Okay.
green.
I haven't seen any leaves, just the sylph, so I have nothing to compare. By.
Right, no. I was just wondering, from my character's perspective, if I see this thing, I'm gonna what? I just want to make sure that you'd be able to put 2 and 2 together.
So yeah, then I woke up in a pile of hay or a bed or something that was made out of hay, and I kind of wandered over here. From there, somebody left me crutches, which was nice.
Man, you got the better end of the stick. I fell in the ocean.
Huh.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Notice the towel
Literally
and then
in
no
the
shirt.
ocean.
It happens when you get wet.
Oh, I figured you were just went to another party.
Jack knows all about what it's like to get wet, baby.
Giggity.
Giggity! Sorry, if nobody else was gonna be the 12-year-old there, I had to be. All right.
No, we're all gonna laugh. We're 12 years old. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
God.
you fell in the ocean. How'd you end up here then? There's an ocean nearby here. That's awesome.
You don't
Is there a
wanna-
beach? Oh my
It's
gosh,
boring.
this place, the beach is probably amazing.
It's boring.
It's boring.
It's boring.
There's nothing there.
Except
Really?
possible topless women.
No, there's no boobs there. I already looked. I tried looking. There's no boobs. Boobs are supposed to be here.
Why would there
Where
be
are my
boobs?
boobs?
I think we're the only people here.
Right here.
Your boobs are on your
Where
chest.
the fuck is my... Okay, hold on. Really?
Boobs.
Babes.
I want boobs. Anyway, okay. Well, if we're the only ones here,
Doesn't. Boobs.
I could have swore.
Why are we here?
Hmm.
That's the weird part.
Jack!
I haven't seen the rabbit.
I'm gonna
yet.
take a quick look around and see if I can see like.
Yeah,
I'm not
Jack,
saying anything. Like I'm
Give
just-
me an int investigation check.
I'm not sure
Oh,
we're supposed to like.
Give yourself a
leave the
+2
clay.
bonus. Give yourself a +2 bonus.
If we wait a little bit,
So-
it feels like something's gonna happen here.
What am I? So then, how am I rolling that? Int plus
Int,
investigation.
Int plus investigation
Plus
+2.
two
Yep,
dice.
that's the number of dice you're gonna
Plus
roll.
2 dice.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
If
Which
you
is
ever hear me say,
literally- okay.
yeah, if you ever hear me say like plus or minus something, it's always the number of dice.
1.
All right, so you
What's
noticed
that?
this, but nobody else has noticed this yet. These leaves on these trees, these are that same, the one that you drew in your book.
Okay.
And,
That's interesting.
And the trees are like
What's interesting?
there's no like there is a breeze, right? But strong, like the branches in the trees are swaying just a little too much for a breeze of this strength, right?
What was interesting?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. Oh, why was it
right now.
interesting?
It's just
Yeah.
interesting.
What was interesting?
Nothing. So
It's easier to get stuff out of a bear trap. I swear.
I'm gonna take a look around, see if there's any tracks or anything other than
I kind of doubt it.
a guy hobbling on crutches tracks.
All right, so Jack, you'll start to like investigate like the skirting around the clearing, right?
I'm gonna go sit on one of the
And
stumps.
on that note, we're gonna flip over to Pluto Fairy again. Tanya.
I'm gonna sit on one of the short stumps.
It's because he's short. Get it?
Are you sure?
Nope, I'm not sure at all. I prefer to stand, thank you.
Like the thought crosses your mind, sit on the short stump, right? And the immediate
I've
sense,
got a busted up leg.
the
It would be
immediate
nice-
sense that you get, you don't know where it comes from, is you were not worthy.
I'm gonna just sit down on the ground.
There you go. Like you don't
sounds
understand
like-
why. Like there's this emotional response to like you take a step towards, and as if the stump itself is in the back of your head, you are not worthy.
Yeah, I will. I'll sit on the ground. I'll like maybe pluck some grass and start making a braid.
All right. So what we're gonna do here, guys? We just missed the top of the hour. So at the end of Pluto Fairy's scene, all right, we're gonna take our 3-minute break. Okay. So Axel, all right, you spend your turn being unconscious. All right. Yeah, there you go. Just like
So
that.
I've not been able to do anything this entire game.
And Pluto, you're sitting there waiting for him to wake up, right? And then you hear a sound that would be the rustling in the bushes if there were bushes, but there are no bushes, so it can't be that. You look over and it's in the shadows. It's just out of sight. You're muted.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. No, sorry about that.
It's just out of sight.
Looks like Axel is sucking his thumb while he's sleeping.
And freaking Axel's here unconscious. Well, I can't. I don't want to leave Axel because he's kind of unconscious.
The sound is coming from like close by, right?
Yeah. Can I shine? Can I like turn my flashlight on, shine it in that direction? Oh my fucking god.
You'll shine and you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see that sylph, right? And it ducks like, and it makes this startled kind of like peep, like.
I'm gonna wave to it, and I can't really move. This guy's in my lap. Like, you gotta come over here. I ain't going. I ain't moving until he wakes up.
Do
I'm
you
not
say
going
anything?
anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna actually
she was
like
waving
talk
it over.
to it and signal to it and tell it to come over because it's obviously more scared of me than it is of it.
Okay,
I'm
no,
actually gonna signal to it to come over.
It's very
and I'll turn the
skittish,
light
right?
off.
You turn the light off and it kind of like
nice.
it'll tentatively like kind of step into the light, and that's when it dawns you don't know where this light is coming from, but the light on you and Axel is a little bit better off than the light at the edges of the cave.
Okay.
Right? Like at first you thought maybe it was just, the light coming down from, but then when you look at like it doesn't go there anymore, so.
Yeah.
So, and the little leafling will like it'll shuffle on little tiny feet, right? And it'll walk over and then like it'll look over at Axel.
I'm gonna look at the sylph and like pet Axel's head as like, hey, maybe as a symbol of like maybe you can help me out here.
And it
Like
kind
I'm
of
gonna look up at the sylph, like,
and then it like wings from its back, and it kind of like hovers up, kind of like you would expect, like Tinker Fairy, right? That's avoiding copyright infringement. That's what that is, Tinker Fairy. All right.
Tinker Fairy.
And it'll kind of like hover right over Omega's face for a second, and then it'll sniff, and then it'll exhale, and it'll hover over right to your face, and it'll sniff, and then it'll exhale, right? And then it'll flutter over the water, and then it'll exhale. And it then like it finally its eyes like open, and it's got these most adorable like puppy style like eyes, right? And it nothing like that at all. Nothing like that.
All of it. There's a puff of smoke,
And-
and then its face is right here.
And then the leafling will turn and it will say Pushy is hurt.
Pushy. Yeah, he is. Pushy, and I'm gonna point to Axel.
She points with like a Pushy.
Pushy? Yeah.
She points at you. Lucky.
Okay. Can you help Pushy? Pushy's asleep and won't wake up. And I don't know what else to do.
And so like it'll dart off. Just like boom, like gone. Right? Just off out of the cave.
Well, fuck. I actually do say that. Fuck.
And
All right.
Makes me wonder what my nickname is.
So okay. You heard the. Can I point my light in the direction of the rustling? Like where the rustling was.
out the cave. Gone.
Okay. Okay, and where well, you know when I first met the sylph, where the rustling was coming from. Is there anything? Is that just still a stone face,
Yeah,
or is there actually
it's
like
all
a path?
nothing is.
It's
Oh,
all-
there's an exit, right? You could have
Okay.
explored, right? And you can kind of make out. And as you're like, well, I guess I gotta like find out where fucking
Yeah,
the
I
thing
kind of
went.
gotta go.
You
yeah.
stand up and like then you hear a scraping, like a dragging. Scrape, scrape, scrape.
How terrified am I of this scrape? Now, how terrifying is this scrape? No. Okay, that's.
And just as you maybe I shouldn't leave the
I need
unconscious
to
Axel,
go
right?
because
That's when you see the scraping is the leafling, and the leafling has got like these sticks that she's dragging, like, and you can see like her little wings are working overtime, right? Like,
Okay, good. Oh
Right.
my goodness, yay! I'm totally gonna clap for the sylph and be like, oh, thank you. This is gonna make things so much easier. He's so heavy.
and then she will like the leafling will like start like sticking sticks underneath Pushy, right?
And pushing Pushy. Yeah.
and like you're like rolling Pushy onto the sticks, right? And it's like it'll make some kind of like a cot
Like I
kind of
can-
thing, right? And she'll and once it's all like all the sticks are like intertwined with each other and stuff, she will straighten up and look at you and go, "Lucky dance," and she'll start dancing. Like as she's in the air, like.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so I don't know why I'm dancing, but I'm gonna dance with her because that seems to be what she wants to do. And then.
And she
I
starts
gotta-
like circling around Pushy as she's dancing, right? Like,
Oh my god, I'm laughing and I'm having so much fun right now with this cute little self.
right, and so as you start circling, she lucky dance, and she'll flutter away right back to the river, back to the little
Okay.
creek, and she will use her little leafy arms to like scoop up a bunch of water, right, and come back to the dancing and like whoosh, up in the air, right, just whoosh, water
Just
everywhere,
throwing water.
and then the sticks grow, leaves, vines, they like sprout. And these vines, they grow into like little legs. We're talking like Aladdin-style Disney movie, like, and they
Yeah?
push up, and Pushy is now on this self-animated cot with like sparkles
Oh my
of
god, I
magic
have the biggest
and
smile on my face right now. Oh my god, like, this is perfect. I thought I was going to have to carry Pushy. Okay, thank you. Okay, well,
Tanya's now referencing you as Pushy.
I thought I was going to have to carry Pushy. I'm actually in the interim. I'm actually after I've used Pushy, I'm gonna actually look at me and go lucky. I'm gonna point to the self. I'm gonna
This one.
this one. Thank you, this one.
No,
Let's get going.
you lucky. This one.
This one. Well, thank you. Thank you that one. Thank you that one.
And she'll start like fluttering, and the cot will start like wobbling off into
Oh
the
my God,
cave.
this
The
is so
cave
cute.
opens
I'm
up,
thoroughly enjoying all of this.
right? And the cave like opens up into into like a beautiful warm forest, right? And you can hear the crickets, right? And the nice warm breeze, and it's thick, and the trees and the plants, the flowers are so beautiful. You've never seen flowers like this at all anywhere. I wonder where
Can I
these things
pick one
grow.
of them?
You can pick one of them.
Can I like pick a couple of them and just have them?
Yeah,
Because
just
I
have
like
them.
flowers. Happy go lucky. I would like some flowers, please.
And so there's flowers, and they will march you directly into this clearing, wherein you will see Levi
Okay.
and Jack, and that is where we're gonna cut the
gonna
camera right there. We're gonna do our 3-minute break at the top of the hour, guys. If you're still watching here, don't touch that dial. We'll be back in 3 minutes. We'll find out what happens next as soon as I click this button here and move this
button
over
here.
here, and
Oh
then
my
click this
God.
button over here.
Put them in your hair. That's a
put
good
'em in-
idea,
boom.
actually.
We're gonna
No,
start here.
see, me as a
All right.
person,
And change
I
Axel's
actually wanted to
on-screen
put
name to
them on
Pushy.
Axel and make him think that make you guys think he was dead. Like he was gonna walk in with like the flowers on his chest, and you're gonna be like, no.
You guys
but-
are still broadcasting your audio, but I'm gonna take a break here.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, no, just let me know. Then I can curse.
His hair goes
No.
like that when his headphone comes off.
All right, I'm gonna go